Hi everyone, welcome back to JPWHU TV. My name is John, your host as always, and I hope you're all doing well. This video is sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website, where you can purchase retro kits from the 60s all the way through to the early 2000s. Blah blah blah, guys, you know the spiel for this by now. Any purchases that you make through the link in the description below, the commission that the channel would normally get will be going directly to Isla's Fight, so thank you very much for any purchases that you may be making. Now, today's video, we're going to basically be talking about the video that Katie, aka Flump9, showed the world basically on Twitter yesterday. And quite rightly so, of the video we saw when we went into the West Ham Reservation Centre in Stratford back in, well, it was basically 4 years ago now, give or take a few days. What I thought I would do is I've taken a series of screenshots of the video. If you want to see the video in full, then by all means, there's a link in the description below so you guys can go and watch that if you haven't already seen it and weren't exposed to it, shall we say, 4 years ago. But so let's say I've taken some screenshots, and I'm also going to do a side-by-side comparison basically between what the video showed and what we ended up with. Now, of course, this is what we've ended up with, because there have been a few subtle changes since that video was released. For example, we had the claret carpet put in around about this time last year, and also there's talk of new tiers coming in the Bobby Moore and Trevor Brooking to bring the seats closer to the pitch by about 4 meters in certain places apparently. But as I say, I'm just going to talk you through the stuff that we had when we moved in. Alright, so first and foremost, let's go to the first shot. Now, as you can see, this is an overview, an aerial shot I should say, of the London Stadium. Gleaming white roof with a transparent extension, and you can just see the claret and blue lighting and the claret video screen around the bottom. But unfortunately, this is what we ended up with. What is basically something that looks like a spare part out of the Transformers. It really does. Yes, okay, you can argue that the claret's in there, but it's not video screen. It's predominantly shown in the video, and the top of the stadium, it just looks like a giant washer to me. It really looks like a giant washer that you would put in your taps to stop it dripping and all that sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? It's awful. Now, coming to the next shot. Now, this is what everybody's nicknamed walking down Wembley Way. All right, so you're coming up to the stadium. You've got the very prominent claret wraparound screen all the way back there. Coming closer to it, where the West Ham United in claret and blue is sitting up high in the middle, spacing between the top of the stadium and the top of the video screen, proudly showing the West Ham badge. And you can see from the image here that you can walk straight through, over the bridge, straight through and into the stadium. But unfortunately, this is the reality of it. This is what we got. We got a partial video screen with the West Ham United writing dumped on the top of the roof. You can see here from the picture that there are the canopy of where we get searched. So there was nothing in the previous image to say that was going to happen in any shape or form. Turning to the next image now, where we've got the Champions Place bricks and also Bobby Moore, Jeff Hurst and Martin Peters statue proudly overlooking us, the three sons of West Ham, as the video says. Unfortunately, the irony is that we actually got claret and blue picnic benches instead. Now you can see the Champions Place bricks there. That's fine. This is what the bricks were supposed to look like up close and personal, and the closest I could find is this. Yes, okay, the bricks are there. Yes, all right. That's something they've delivered on, but not perfect. It's nowhere near close, and apparently some of those bricks are starting to crumble now. Now let's turn to the club shop. Now here we go. There's the picture of the claret and blue dressings outside with the badges adorning the Stadium Store London quite proudly. Looks beautiful. That's exactly what we were expecting, but this is what we got. A grey boring looking stadium store. Now, I'm not saying it should be all whistles and floats and all that stuff, but it's something a little bit more imaginative than just this. It's honestly. So let's take our view, sorry, I should say, and turn to the look of the pitch. Now, this is one of the opening shots. Here we go, where you see the ground. You're basically flying into the stadium. There's the pitch with the Academy of Football markings, or whatever you want to call it. Pretty much smack bang right next to the football pitch. There's a little bit of space there between the two, between the stands and the football pitch, with the video screens at the bottom there. Next shot is us flying through the stands, and as you can see, that the only thing separating the stands from the from the pitch is the video screen. But unfortunately, this is what we actually received. Now, granted, there is a tarpaulin that's over the gaps in the middle of it there, but as you can clearly see, there is a large gap between the edge of the Academy of Football and the side of the pitch there. Now, we also got this image that showed, again, how close everybody was going to be in the East and West stands, aka now the Bully Bond stand. The only thing that this image portrays correctly is that claret bit in the middle there of between the lower and the first part of the corporate section, etc., etc. That's there, but this is the view you get from the other side of the pitch. That's it. That's what was happening. That's why everybody is so angry with the move we were promised, because that's not what the original image showed. So thank you very much for your time, guys. I really hope this has explained to everybody our misgivings and failings of hatred, shall we say, of the stadium. For those of you who haven't watched the video, go and click the link in the description below. That takes you straight through. It's 2 minutes and 20 seconds, something like that. That's the whole lot. A lot of it's a lot of spiel, as you can pretty much imagine. But guys, thank you very much for your time, and more specifically, thank you very much to everybody that's subscribed over the last few days to get the channel to 1,420 subscribers. It looked like having Luke on from the Three Hammers, which was a great impromptu conversation that we had. It has really helped the growth of the channel. So thank you, Luke, if you're watching, mate. Thank you very much for popping on, and I hope to have you on again sometime soon. But if you're new round here, welcome. And if you like what I'm doing, then by all means, please do hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you get to know when new content is going up. Please also put your comments in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts on what the video showed, if you didn't already know about it, or the pictures of what we actually have as the reality of it. If you like the video and feel I deserve it, then by all means, please do click the like button, and please also share this content with anybody that may want to see the differences 4 years down the line, and also it may not be aware of the channel itself. So thank you very much for your time, guys. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you very soon.